Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan, yeah, looks like Middle East.
Yeah. This is an Azerbaijan exhibition complex. If you want to have the feeling of what it looks like to be in Azerbaijan, you come to this place. I think. What do you guys think? Should we go inside? Maybe let's go inside. I hope. As you already know, Azerbaijan is a Muslim country, not very far from here. A lot of Russians are Azerbaijan people. A lot of Azerbaijanis are Russian people. But what do they say? No ice cream. No ice cream, no drinks, no scooter, no smoking, no dogs. So I thought there would be no camera, but I'm glad there's no camera there. Very nice. If you ever want to get the feeling of Azerbaijan, you come here. Let's check out. I was a bit worried about the security stopping. What is this? By the way, people are doing adverts here. If you want to buy an apartment, probably in Baku or in Azerbaijan, this is an easier way to find out about the cost of apartments in Azerbaijan. You know, that's very cool. You don't have to go to Azerbaijan to find out. This is a very reliable source. That's Caspian Drip Line. I think it's an Azerbaijani ship. Sea Breeze. It's written there as well. Sea Azerbaijan Breeze. Sea Breeze Azerbaijan. It's actually a very beautiful country.
Looks like Dubai.
Yes, it does. For some reason.
It reminds Dubai, right?
Yeah, it's very. The lightning, the buildings look like Dubai. For some reason. Another country I would like to visit to in the future. The exhibition of Azerbaijani pots. Wow. They said this is Kupa. Kupa. These are all Kupa. This is a Kupa stamped, engraved Lahij, Azerbaijan. This Kupa. And this is a Kupa stamped, engraved Lahij. All of them Satul Patch pot. They all have separate names. I just generalize it as pot, but that's very ignorant of me to not read. Forgive me for that. I'm reading now to understand that they all have different names. This is Docha, spelled in Azerbaijan and in Russian. In Russian and Azerbaijan and in English. Docha. And this is bowl for shebet. Interesting. This is a sapush. This is Guyum. Wow.
Looks ancient.
It looks ancient. They all look very ancient. So we have something like this in Nigeria. So this is very common. They're very similar, you know. Some of the things we have in Nigeria. What is this called? It's called pot for keeping meat. Are you serious? But for us in Nigeria, it's used for keeping water, cold water. If you want to get your water chilled, you use something like this. We use cup to take it out and drink. Really, it's called udu. In my part of Nigeria, it's called udu. Something like, and here it's used for keeping meat. Interesting. This is called this is a normal clay, nekhra. It's called nekhra. They're all very ancient with different names. It's called jar, dolcha again, jar. Interesting. And then of course they show you where they make them. Maybe they are not as ancient as we first thought because these people still make them. It's a representation of Azerbaijan, of Baku, of Karabakh, all the people from there. This is stone from building facade. Wow. History of Azerbaijan and Azerbaijani people. Interesting. These stones are not normal stones, as you can see. They all represent history. It's a full representation of Azerbaijan and Azerbaijani people. What is this? It's a Kupa shaped bathhouse chest. Interesting. You have dagger with a belt. Okay, I mean, normal typical dagger with a belt. Of course, an Azerbaijani dagger with a belt that is made in Azerbaijan. Another dagger as well. That's supposed to be a belt, yes? men's belt. Okay, that's a very cool belt. Why does the belt look like a belt with bullets, like a machine gun bullets? It's a very interesting belt.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's check. Oh yeah, that's the map of Azerbaijan, I believe. I believe that's a map. Very huge place as well. Oh, this is the pyramidal carpet made with wood, piled weaving and handmade. Wow. Is it not crazy that this is handmade? How do people even come up with such creativity to be able to make things like this with their hands, bare hands? Handmade. Wood. This is also handmade. Wow. If you go to the market, you have these things that you can use to lay down on the floor. We have this thing in the apartment at home as well. Wow, handmade. Wow, wow. It's very cool. I mean, they also show you how it's made in case you don't believe. This is natural wood. Wood, how the raw material is being brought, and then how this is used to do. Like, apparently, these colorful parts are the finishing touches. You can clearly see this is the finishing touches. Wow. The creativity is very good. There's actually more things there to see. Wood glass. It's called shaky. I guess shaky. Or sava. Shaky.
Glass.
Yeah, it's very cool. They look very cool. Wow, this is chant. For music. These are all for music. As a flute. How do they say flute? Zuna. Balaban. Very cool. This is a proper representation of Azerbaijani local music. They have their own guitar, you know. This is called tar. This is called tar. This is called saz, and this is called kamancha. Kamancha. I wonder how it's played. It's probably like, yeah. Yeah, it comes to the interesting parts of the outfits. This is a typical woman from Azerbaijan. If you go to Azerbaijani weddings and celebrations or parties, you would see people similar to this outfit, you know. People, most of their women dress in this when they have occasion because they are covered completely and look very stylish as well. But I think this is the old one. But they have something similar to this. But this is very proper representation. Look, and their song too is playing. It's very cool. Very interesting outfit, you know, with a dagger and then these small parts that look like you can put bullets inside. But it's very cool. It's very cool. Oh, they all look very royal. Is it not interesting? Is it not interesting that most of the ancient outfits all look very royal, and yet to abandon them to focus on the new style that is trending, the new fashion. The old fashions look very royal. Cap. I wonder what this box is. Maybe box to keep their savings and things, or makeup and things like that. And it's written here, said chests and caskets. This is a casket. Interesting. Wow. That security guy looks very angry for some reason. He walks past where we are. But wow, so many Azerbaijan. You can clearly see them. They are very closer and similar to black people. They look almost like black people, except their color. They are not white, so some of them look black.
They're very close to Turkish
They're
people.
very, yeah, I think they're the same people. Turkish, Azerbaijani, they're almost the same people, just with different languages. Because I think all Azerbaijani people can speak Turkish, and all Turkish people can understand Azerbaijani. It's very nice.
Even their flag, you see, their flag resembles something, right?
Yes. Very true. I find the blue, red, and green. Looks almost like a Turkish flag. The Turkish flag just has the red part. You remember, the Turkish flag is red with stars like that because they are all brothers. Azerbaijani people, you will definitely find them here. They make it known wherever you see them. They let you know that they are available. Of course, if you want to eat Azerbaijani food, you can go here. I think this is already common now, and it has been established that all these places have their food, so you don't need to go to Baku to eat rice from Baku. You know, you have to just come here, and then you see and experience the cuisine of Azerbaijan. Yeah, I think we can go. Oh. Okay, that was very cool. That was refreshing as well.